HadesOmega here. I'm here at the Sonoma International Motorcycle Show, and I am riding the KLX300SM. Here it is. So I'll tell you now, I'm let's just get the height out of the way. I am 5'10", 175 pounds, and I can get my heels on the ground. It's a pretty low bike, despite it, it's pretty much a dirt bike with street wheels, Yep. All right. Here we go. A bunch of these Indians just came by. Wow, this thing is so small. I just rode the R7. That's such a much beefier bike than this. Well, I tell you this, guys, it's a 300cc bike. We're gonna have to twist the throttle a whole lot, but you know what? The fueling is good on it. Like going on and off throttle from. Just kind of get up and go. So I've never ridden a KLX that has fuel injection. All right, basically, same as how I've never ridden a KLR 650 that was fuel injected, okay? This guy needs to kind of hurry up, man. It is pretty comfortable to stand. I like it. It's very light and very flickable. Doesn't have a whole lot of power, guys. Whee! It sure is fun to ride though, man. It's so light, man. Alright, I just hit that speed bump there. It was I got a little bit of air on it. Alright, here we go. Man, I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to push this thing hard to keep up with these guys. Alright, man, we're at 60 miles an hour right now, and I think we're at the highest gear. I don't remember if this has a 5th gear or a 6th gear, but man, you go through the gears really fast on this. It's really comfortable to ride. The seat's pretty cushy. I have ridden a KLX 250 that had a 300 bore up kit on it. It's a little bit vibey. It's kind of like riding the KLR, man. Yeah, not gonna lie, it's kind of like riding the KLR. So one thing that this does have that the KLR doesn't have is a tachometer. I'm sorely disappointed that the KLR does not have a tachometer on it. While the KLX does have a tachometer, I kind of like this gauge cluster better too. But I don't know, it's a little harder to read because it kind of points up into the sky a little bit, and it's kind of low, Alright, so it's not too noisy riding it right now. I guess we must be riding on a tailwind. Holy moly, man. Trying to keep up with these guys is going to be difficult. I was going to say, these guys' bikes are way faster. Woo! Man. So we're doing about 65 miles an hour right now, and you know what? It doesn't feel too bad. Woo! Yeah, you really got to get on it, man. We're at 60 miles an hour now. It's just not too bad at 60 miles an hour. Definitely that extra 50 cc's gives it a little more oomph, that's for sure. And there's no denying the fact that if you wanted to go past 50 miles an hour, you need to really get on the throttle. Alright, the seat's pretty comfortable. The guy back there told me not to stand on the bike. Well, on the KLR I stood like a whole lot, so I don't know what their deal is. It's a dirt bike, you should be able to stand on it. It was pretty comfortable to stand on, is what I'm gonna say. So we're just here ripping it on top gear, trying to keep up with these guys. It is really comfortable to ride. The bars are kind of low. But like standing, you know what, the KLR, I just rode the KLR so I can kind of complain. compare it between the kind of two. Oh, it smells good. It smells like strawberries or grapes or something. We're riding through like the wine country here. Oh yeah, hit that pothole. Yes, yes. Hit it. I'm trying. HadesOmega's gonna try to aim for all the potholes, man. Trying to aim for all the potholes. But yeah, you know, the ride is good and it takes the bumps pretty good, you know. Obviously because it's a dirt bike. Dirt bike with street wheels on it. But for like a ride like this, no problem. One thing I wish it had was a gear counter. It would have been nice if they had that. So while we're just kind of cruising here, oh my god, there we go. So the rev limiter is at like 10. It just like doesn't have a whole lot of torque, man. You're gonna have to like really rev this sucker, dude. So there's a trip meter, there's an odometer and an A and a B trip. There's a clock. There's a speedometer in the center, big numbers. I don't know what it looks like at night, guys, but I'm assuming it would probably be even easier to read at night. That's what I'm gonna say. And then there's a nice kind of F1 bar graph style tachometer on the top. Downshift down twice. It shifts really nicely. The gearbox feels kind of loose, you know, like it likes to go in the next gear easily. Woo! Oh, I think that's it. I think we're gonna turn around already, man. Yeah, well anyway, yeah. So it has a red line of 10,500 RPM, and then the rev limit, I think it goes up to 13,000. So this little motor can rev quite a bit, and you're going to need every little bit of horsepower to get it going. But to ride around, do this kind of riding that we're doing right now, oh, it's doing great. It's fine. It vibrates just a little bit, you know, but it's a small thumper, so you know it's not bad vibes at all. So supposedly they upgraded the brakes on the Supermoto. Oh, I stalled it. I don't know what happened. I stalled it. That was kind of weird. Like it had like a flame out or something. That or I braked too hard. I don't know. All right, so now we can practice. Now I can show you how well the KLX300 does with this low race. Pretty good. It's actually very good at this low race. The clutch is very light pull. Whoa, are we going right here? I guess we're going right. Oh yeah, here we go, some gravel action. Hey, let that guy go. There's all the Suzukis. Hayabusas! Oh, it's got a nice little pull to it. I like it. Yeah, when you really rev it up, I hope we can rev it up. Let's see. Yeah, after about like 7,000 RPM, it starts to pick up. But like, yeah, I don't know. If there was a big enough gap in front of me, then I could do that, you know. I guess that's it. We turned around, guys. Well, you know what? Hey, for what it's worth, it's actually really comfortable to ride, really easy to ride. It's really low. It's got a nice little pickup and power. Oh yeah, hit that. Yeah, I'm trying to hit all the speed bumps, guys. And yes, I feel this would be a great bike to ride around San Francisco with, because there's so many potholes and stuff everywhere, you know? Woo! I got it up to about 80. It'll do it, guys. Well, we're going down the hill, though. Oh, holy shit. Yeah, no, dude, it surprisingly got some power. after like 7,000 RPM, it wakes up, man. Not bad. I like it. I can't quite remember what the KLX300 felt like, but yeah, it's got a nice little good amount of pickup. Well, I bet this motor is like bulletproof, man. You can just keep on revving the crap out of it. It won't care. It's so low tech, you know. For how vibey it is, it's not too bad. I guess about 60 miles an hour, and there's a whole lot of wind right now. You know, definitely. I think if you wanted to ride this thing on the freeway for extended periods, I think you would need a windscreen. The KLR had a pretty good windscreen on it. This doesn't have any kind of windscreen, so it's kind of no frills, you know. Oh man, we need every bit of horsepower to get up this hill. Yeah, it's not bad. It's really easy to ride. The throttle and the fueling is good too. I like it. I feel like it's a little better than the KLX or the KLR. But yeah, you gotta twist the throttle a whole lot, man. I think maybe if you had put like a cramp buster on it, because I have a cramp buster on my KLX. I have a KLX 140, guys, just in case you guys don't know. But it's set up for supermoto, so. And I think this would be a fun little track bike, you know, if you're gonna go to like a kart track. Yeah. I like it. Now, I don't know if I would want to do a lot of like, you know, 65, 70 miles an hour on it, but it's cruising just fine right now at 60. And it'll get up to 80. It's got a lot of power. I'm so surprisingly. I can feel it. Wow, whoa, holy moly. Look at that. It feels like it has a lot of power, but it doesn't really accelerate a whole lot. It's kind of odd. When you're revving it. Yeah, this is fun. I like this bike. I wonder how much it costs. I will put the specs and the price and all that stuff. It'll be at the beginning of the video. You know, I think it's around like $6,000, $7,000, something around that area. It's a nice little bike, and it's good that they bumped up the displacement from a 250 to 300. And it just gives you that little bit of oomph to get around, you know. I think if you wanted a bike to get around town and just carve up some twisties on the weekend, this will do the trick, man. I don't know. I don't think this would make a very good long distance bike, but it's pretty comfortable. I like it, man. It's been a minute since I rode a 250, but hey, this will do 55 all day long, man. If you just want to stay in the right lane all the time. It doesn't have a whole lot of power to pass. Like, I mean, you don't really have to downshift it, you know. But yeah, I like it. Here's HadesOmega's thumbs up of approval. HadesOmega loves riding little bikes, you know. And I like the gearbox too. The gearbox is nice and the clutch is really light. Sweet! The brakes are pretty good too, but the suspension is kind of soft, so like it dives a lot. Maybe there's something you could adjust, you know, for the dampening. This bike is a lot of fun. I like it. Oh, he doesn't have a whole lot of torque, man. Look at that. Just single file, man. Single file. Yeah, I like it. I like this bike, man. Would HadesOmega buy one of these? Yeah, I would. Would you race it at the racetrack? You know, I wouldn't put it in a race, but you know, I think if you wanted to take it up there at the kart track, you could. You could do it. That's what that's what they're advertising. Like they're showing people like, you know, getting their slide on the racetrack. So you could totally do it. You could take this thing to a kart track and have a cheap kart track day. Yeah, I like it. It's nice. Just to remember, it doesn't have a whole lot of power. You gotta rev the balls off of it to get that power, but it's not bad. It's kind of weird. I stalled it back there when I was braking hard. Maybe, I don't know. Like it was like it had flamed out or something, you know. Anyway, thanks for the ride, Kawasaki. Which one? This way? It's so easy to ride too. Squeak! I like it. I like it. I think it would sound better with the pipe. Not a very loud pipe. HadesOmega doesn't really like loud pipes, but yeah, I kind of liked it. It was fun to ride. Yeah, oh, I like it. Kind of want one. So there it is. It's got this little pouch here. Okay, we'll just take a little walk around. There's the exhaust right here. I don't know where the oxygen sensor is, where they put it out. I think this bike has already been out for a year. Oh, there it is. The oxygen sensor is right behind the muffler can. Very nice. It's water cooled, so yeah, it's water cooled, yeah. So it'll stay cool on those hot days, you know. It's got a nice set of wheels. It's got 130/70/17s in the front, in the back, and 110/70/17 in the front. Now 110 is probably not going to be so easy to find, you know, but yeah, it's nice. You have them in different colors. I'll have a video of some of the other ones over there. Yeah, I like it, man. Oh, would HadesOmega buy one of these? Yeah, you know what? I think I like it more than the DRZ 400. I've ridden the DRZ 400, and it didn't really impress me all that much. But I kind of like this. I think the Kawasaki did a great job on this little bike. I really liked it. It was surprisingly fun to ride. On what we rode right now is a lot of fun. Because I rode the R7 on a similar route and I didn't have fun because we were pushing it very hard. This one, you're pushing it really hard and, you know, you feel like you're having fun. You're not going fast, you know, but you're still having fun. I just want to say. And like I said, I think this would be a great bike to ride around the city. It's really narrow and you know, it's a dirt bike, you know, so, and it goes over potholes and stuff nicely, so. Alright, so thanks for riding along. HadesOmega, I'll specs at the beginning of the video.